All right, here we go, guys. What's on your minds? TJ, get us started tonight.
You know, I always like it when Stephen St. John comes on this show because it means that I get a chance to talk about hairstyling tips with his son. And anybody who has ever given me flack for my hair height on television, you need to see Richie St. John. His hair is magnificent. One word, lift. That is very impressive. That is a kid who knows what he's doing when it comes to the hairstyling. He has a future in television, Frank. Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, he does. Okay, Stephen, what do you got?
You sure ain't talking to me about hairstyles,
Yeah,
are you?
that.
Huh?
We know that.
That'll be a short conversation. Frank, you mentioned it at the end of your sportscast. Local MMA fighter James Krause from Lee Summit, Missouri, who's been working for so long and so hard to make his rise in the MMA ranks and in the UFC. Got a big win on UFC Fight Night in Pittsburgh just a couple of hours ago tonight. It's back-to-back wins in the UFC. And with James Krause and guys like Tim Elliott and Anthony Gutierrez here in Kansas City, we're starting to see the type of fighters that will draw, ultimately, a UFC card here in Kansas City at Sprint Center. James Krause was the real deal. Kansas City, get behind him.
Yeah, and all the Pittsburgh Steelers were at the fight tonight, too, so it's pretty interesting. Blair, what do you got for us?
Well, I'll tell you, I don't feel this way very often, but sometimes in February when I'm channel surfing on a Sunday and I see an NBA game and an NHL game, the game in Minnesota today was played in front of 50,000 people at the University of Minnesota stadium, that I kind of sad that there's no NBA or NHL in Kansas City. I think our sports menu is pretty full with the Royals and the Chiefs, and college basketball does a great job filling that void in February. But there are just some days like this when I wish the Sprint Center had a tenant on a permanent basis in the NBA or the NHL.
Yeah, it's really, Blair, it's really going to be difficult to get that as well because the Sprint Center is so popular just doing concerts and, you know, whatever doing this week. They did the bull riding, just what they're doing. So
you're right, it is. I mean, there's they'd have to clear the schedule, and right now it's one of those popular buildings in the country because it's available without the NBA or NHL.
This city loves their sports, man. The city loves their sports. They can get anybody here.
Yeah, you bet. You have safe travels to Surprise. Gentlemen, thanks for coming in tonight.